guys, we are here with another franchise mode video. We're going to be doing 2 games, one against the Eagles and one against the Redskins. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We have Bobby right there as QB. Yeah, see, so clearly it made me trade Eric Dungy to the Giants. And there's yeah.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
And I'm thinking of Joey's dad just hopping on his back and dragging him down to it. Okay,
and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln
Go
Financial
Cowboys,
Field.
Darn it.
Today we hit week 10, and we've got
all
a
right,
good
Billy,
one
let's see if we can do it. I'm about to
between
crush
the
the
Dallas
Eagles.
Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'll be talking if we beat them twice.
Ready.
I also beat the Giants 46 to 3. Because the video didn't say. Off-balance throw, off the run. Oh my lord, look at that.
First look is
That's the worst throw I've ever seen in my life. Come on now.
Right there on the coverage.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forcing incompletion.
I'm going to chuck this guy over. Die! Oh, I just chucked over my own teammate.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
All right, Ade, you're going to get the ball this play. Ade, you're going deep. Come on, Ade, wide open up top.
He's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Look at that. Touchdown with my fullback.
It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading the charge under center will be their 6'5" quarterback, Carson
I'm going to use her, of course,
you gotta
myself.
think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule.
Maybe not.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
It wasn't a hit stick, but it fell.
6 on the play.
So I don't know if I should be happy or sad about that. Alright, I'm going to be using Kendall Coleman, a Syracuse powerhouse.
Jordan Howard. And Howard stopped
They stopped him 1 yard behind the line.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Taken in at the 11.
Come on, Ben. Juke him out.
They juked him. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works.
In the whole
before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
I'm trying to run around these guys, chuck it up thin. That was the worst one I've ever seen in my life. Again.
Today, and I'll guarantee you,
should have probably lobbed it. I probably would have went
in their meeting rooms.
Maybe a low pass.
We know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in the conference.
Nope, it's not. Chuck it up there.
Deep to the other side of the field.
Oh.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice catch, Dalton
Feels
Schultz.
like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down,
there you go. Go spin. First down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
He just scratched his butt and
so they say no to the penalty.
It's an illegal forward pass offense.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You
never
never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It's on me.
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
I don't know where to go. Check it up there.
And he fires one incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
So my kicker can make a 100-yard field goal.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw.
I can run him out.
Away.
Throw it.
That's
nice catch,
Joey. The running back. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
We're blitzing, so I'm running the ball.
Now a give, right side. Richard. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
I'm doing a Hail Mary. What?
They'll set up the throw.
Okay.
He's going to let this go for the end zone.
He caught it.
Back of the end zone.
He
Can
dropped
he get
it.
his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Darn. A 52-yard field goal is going to be way good. It's going to go over the net and into the fans.
Spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
It went into the fans.
It is good.
It went into the stands. 52-yard field goal went into the stands.
To get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one?
52-yard field goal went over the net and into the stands.
Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be taken about the 12. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start in the NFC East. This one always a battle. New York taking on Washington, and it's the Giants who are out in front.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Hit stick, darn it, missed it.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now it's Hines.
Hits it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Can you just stop running the ball because it's not going to work.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 2 there
Are
on
you
the
a
heels
Sonic
of a
fan?
1-yard pickup on first. This offense in desperate need of a conversion
brothers
as they
love
come up
Sonic.
on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong.
Oh,
and
yeah,
now
he's
it's
a huge
4th
Sonic
down.
nerd. Yeah, he's
So
a
coming
huge
up
Sonic
empty
nerd.
here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to
Like,
be careful.
he has
Yeah, I
everything
did
Sonic.
notice, though, that the captain of the
His
defense
room has
patted the
Sonic
quarterback
all
on the
over
helmet
it.
on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's
know.
on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you.
Oh!
While you figure it out over here on the
15,
sidelines.
14, actually.
A nice job on the return there. 16 yards.
You know what?
And the
Hail
Cowboys
Mary,
will be back
first
down
down
to
10.
start the drive. They'll have it 1st and
Troy
10.
Dan, I'm taking your advice.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Troy
First
Dan's
down
tip
to
and
his
tricks.
left. Now he's going to let it go
Doing
deep
your
back
advice,
over the
man.
middle.
And
that one knocked away and incomplete.
So smart now.
Nice job
because it's on
defensively
all-pro
on what will be the final play
difficulty.
of the 3rd
The
quarter.
3rd highest.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be
What?
looking
Why
to
not?
take
I'm
on
gonna
the
go for a
lead.
scramble.
As we
No,
set
I have
for
circle.
the
I
fourth.
have the wide open.
Now a deep ball
Just
there
to
on
caught
2nd
that.
down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I was really getting field goal.
We've
right
seen
now.
these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
He's
He's
wide
gonna fire one
open.
deep over the middle.
Oh, he
Able
broke
to
it.
connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring
It
up
went out
4th
of their
down.
hands.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the
103
quarterback and when he
yards.
delivers the ball.
I'm gonna go for the field goal on the
So
3
on
yards.
4th down,
I think I can
out-trots
get
the
it.
kicker
I
in a
shanked
big
it,
spot
actually.
here. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter. And as
Come
is to
on.
be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that
Nowhere
distance.
near.
And this score
It hit
will
the
stay
back of
right
the net,
where
so I
it
think it
is.
was near.
I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll try again with Howard. What
Don't
a
even
game
try
this
running the
defense
ball
continues to
anymore.
play,
I'm telling
huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that
let's go.
aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get
They're
some
taking
points
their
on the board.
points.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left.
Yeah! Oh, he missed his tackle. Catch
The
it!
ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And finally,
just
down
trucked
he
the
goes
man.
as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Wait,
As it'll
so,
come with 36
Ty,
seconds to go
what were
in
you gonna
half
say about
number
my
2.
brother?
It's 1st and
What
goal
were
and
you
a
gonna say
late
about my brother?
touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Buying time to his left.
is it something mean? Is that why you not want to say it? Oh, okay. Ah! Oh,
Look
an
at this.
interception.
They get the
Oh, no.
turnover they needed.
Ty,
It's
why?
intercepted.
Why,
Picked up by
Ty?
Malcolm Jenkins.
I saw an interception. I saw an interception. Why?
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons.
Come on,
Quarterback
this
gets
guy, let's
outside
go.
the pocket and
Yeah,
panics a
what?
little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wait.
I sacked Kendall Coleman.
He's
the 7-foot, 400-pound monster.
What a huge play at this point in the game. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Nice pick.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Nice interception.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
And now we are going to easily make a 63-yard field goal.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here.
I suck.
This to make it a 2-score game.
I missed it.
To the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, I still win.
It's a 1-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for Dallas, the train just keeps rolling.
No.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it.
Where did my other gun pack go? I am so confused. Oh, there it is. Alright, play season games, guys. This is going to be our last game for episode. Next time we have to go up against Hollywood Brown, aka Marquise Brown, Lamar Jackson, Mark Ingram, and CJ Mosley, and a lot more. Earl Thomas. It's going to be a tough match, but if we can easily beat the Eagles, we can easily beat the Eagles. It wasn't easy because its final score was 10-3, but it is 2-minute quarters, so I can get the games done faster. So, yeah. Dwayne Haskins.
Hello, everybody. It's the
Dwayne
coach.
Haskins
This
suck.
is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Washington Redskins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome.
Carter, his last name is Carter.
FedEx Field,
number 82.
Here in Landover.
There it is.
Today, rivals square off in the
Alright, but I'm gonna
East,
trust
and
the
we've
one
got a great matchup between the Dallas Cowboys
and I did. No, I didn't. Because I know I broke the tackle. I did.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Formation gun. Flat out.
Come on, set. Stick the oar.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Go out. Oh! I ran right into him now. First down.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Number 93.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
So in my franchise mode, I'm 5'5", 400 pounds.
Taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Chuck it up.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep.
Wow.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will return this one to the 30-yard
And the
line.
offensive and defensive line is 7 foot, 400
Their
pounds.
opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one.
All right, Finn's not amusing you.
Now after the turnover, here's
Flag.
Haskins. And this one complete to Reed.
Truck him. No,
And
not
he's
truck
going
him.
to be
Hit
taken
stick
down
him.
here with a
My
penalty
bad.
flag on the field.
Offense. All right, well, we're going to accept that.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 73 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down and long coming up.
I'm going to use their
Now Haskins, third and long.
Okay.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
Interception.
The completion good for only 6,
Eric
and
Ebron's
that'll
on the
bring up
Redskins.
4th.
Hold
That's
on.
certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense,
That's
isn't it?
that's
Take
brand
whatever
new
you want
news.
underneath, by all means.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. And this is away.
Hey,
It's a
but the
high
Mayor's
kick,
Jordan
and
Reed.
he got all of it. This is taken at the 10. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
18 Gators.
They go
Going
back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
off bounds. Oh my goodness.
And that is
He got
on the right
Out of
sideline,
bounds.
but out of bounds.
Ow!
Judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I get the other back right
Now a
there.
handoff
Yeah,
to
go,
Lane.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lane, he barely
Good
had time
one.
to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play.
Not really.
And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a
Shouldn't
row.
have punt the ball
with a pick.
regularly.
He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
You call him a
So
friend.
out now come the Redskins. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going
I really
forward?
don't want
You know
it.
exactly.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
Oh,
Nowhere to go with the
okay.
football. That led to the sack.
It's up for him.
And for a second straight play, that
I really
Cowboy
don't want
defense
those.
gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the
But
beginning
you
of the
don't
second
want
half.
to.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Short kick here.
Wait,
About
what?
the 17.
Okay.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it'll bring up third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Haskins to throw it. That's complete to Meredith.
Yeah.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Are they being
the big
mean to
plays?
you?
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch there. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty.
I just hit the quarterback. I made him fumble the ball. Let's go. Oh, my God.
And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit.
Okay,
but
well,
not go
he's
down
mine.
and fumble the ball.
Okay.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe a high pass would
Incomplete
have
pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Same play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Cross body, inaccurate.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Run the ball.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Richard.
I did not expect to get that.
Back now at FedEx Field as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 official.
Get in there, yes!
Into the end
Touchdown,
zone for a Cowboy
Joey.
touchdown. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. They do tack on the extra point as well. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Haskins.
Oh!
Knocked away and incomplete.
No!
He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline.
He's
been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses that are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. He wants it all for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football, so I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Oh, I just sank. Oh, my.
Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Eckler.
Oh, my God.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with.
You can't run the ball in these situations. You
They'll
have
get to the line
pass
here, but remember, it's also third down. He's back
Good
to
defense.
throw. Completes this one to Meredith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it second down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did.
Thank you so much for watching.
But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look.